Hello, people! Welcome to the Real Estate Real Talk YouTube channel. Today, we will talk about how to make money with probate real estate. To provide with a background real talker, a probate sales agent must generate a sale in addition to being knowledgeable about how to sell real estate. If you want more of this content, subscribe to the Real Estate Real Talk YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Agents can also make money by promoting products related to real estate, such as coupons and deals for home inspections. As an agent, you should think of yourself as a business and promote your skills with blogs or speeches. Reviewers can now see meaningful statistics on their videos, giving them the ability to use their audience to grow and succeed. Social media present opportunities for growth. Real estate agents can make money as much as they need to by thinking of their business as a means for making other streams of income. Free says that real estate agents should think about each piece of their business as generating leads for other streams of work. To be successful in any business, you need to invest time or money. Industry has come a long way and the rates of success have risen dramatically. You can't make money by stealing your customer's business anymore, because what was an unspoken assumption during the 1500s is now a common knowledge. In order to succeed in a business proposition, you need to understand where your target market comes from so that you can show them ways they can help themselves by meeting their needs with solutions that benefit their industry. If you enter the real estate market as a broker to purchase property from a seller, then you could potentially get paid for marketing services, implement your project plan and build inventory for the investor, or wholesale function by contracting with sellers who want home renovations. Commissions are only available when investing with an agent, so there is more risk involved. There are ways you can screen potential clients and work with them as well. There's the right way to do it, the wrong way to do it, and steps to take. Number 5 would be lending money to an estate. This is a little tricky. Find someone who does it and watch them do it once or twice before jumping in. A business that partners with clients and facilitates the loan process may make a great rate of return, but they must show skills and competency to gain trust. Clients are allowed to charge fees, interest, and have a predetermined sum at the close of escrow. Payments must be made on time in order to avoid penalties, which include paying more interest. Start from scratch or do as you have done so many times online and share ideas on how we can make it work. I would recommend starting by sharing one idea, in this case with how to make the content work. Then, let's find a way they use to teach you, either by giving you the data and telling you it's already worked or showing the market beneficiaries of the new variables that were discovered. If you are considering a career change, you should seek out multiple sources of information. As a real estate broker, if I can find investors to buy probate real estate, later they fix and flip it. I list it with 1 + 1 = 3. If you don't get what I mean, put your thoughts in the chat box or raise your thumbs up or thumbs down or speak out loud. If you are a real estate agent doing your job looking for people who want to buy and or sell property every day, then it makes sense that you will find opportunities on a daily basis. This would be an example of opportunistic business. The probate sale is designed for low-risk purchasers. Here we will discuss further the process and determine if it's a good fit for your buying intentions. Tenants looking to rent a property at a reduced price should consider probate listings. Tenant litigation is often long and drawn out, making probate listings more difficult to find. If you are considering purchasing a house in probate, you should consider hiring a real estate agent who can guide you through this complicated process. There are several ways that you can get in touch with an experienced real estate agent to learn about how they can help you save thousands on your purchase. When a person dies, assets are tied up until the estate is liquidated and distributed to heirs by a probate court. Usually, these estates will be sold at public auction in order for the heir to acquire what remains of the deceased property. Quarterly reports may take 18 to 36 months to finish, which is longer than the typical home sale. When someone dies without appointing an heir, their property will be taken over and sold by the government. The legal procedure for this can vary from state to state and is generally determined by probate laws. Depending on the price, a specific set of procedures are put in place to ensure that homes are sold for the best sales. The court appoints an executor who will take care of the home sale. Generally, the executor would be a close relative of the deceased. It is smart to hire a real estate agent that has experience in the probate process. The executor should find a real estate agent with expertise in this type of sale. On the occasion of selling, find an appraiser. In California, homes cannot resell for less than 90% of the property's appraisal value. They will advertise the home on their website, in the MLS, multiple listing service, and to their existing network. To make it conducive for buyers, they must clearly state that the home is under probate. Otherwise, prospective buyers may confuse the information presented and mistakenly believe that there is still life remaining in the home. If you are trying to buy something with a deposit, the seller must accept or reject your offer. If they choose to accept it, the offer moves onward to being ratified by a judge. Petitioning the court. After an offer is accepted by the executor, your lawyer will set a court date where they will petition the court to confirm the offer. This date is generally 30 to 45 days after the executor accepts your offer. The executor will raise the price of the home during this time and continue marketing it. The court will also continue to accept offers during that time period. At the auction, buyers will wait until one of them offers a higher bid than the other. Once one does, that buyer is confirmed and the winner and everyone else loses out. The property will go to the person with the second highest bid, provided the check is deposited within 10 days and a check for 10% of their bid is provided within 48 hours. Sign a contract with the executor, the company that's selling what you want to buy. The contract cannot have any contingencies on it. Buyers can request an inspection of the home, but if they wish to back out of the purchase because they discovered issues during the inspection, they will still lose their deposit. Closing. After a buyer and seller agree to buy or borrow the property, the closing process typically starts about 15 days after the contract is signed. The process of the sale of an estate or any other kind of property is difficult to understand. To make it easier, let's see an example. Jane is appointed as the executor for her recently deceased uncle's home, and she hires a real estate agent who markets the home and lists it on the MLS. She notices an offer of $176,000 from a listing agent in her inbox that matches the listing price, but she rejects it because it's less than 90% of the appraised value. On June 1, Bill makes an offer for $190,000. On June 30, Jane accepted Bill's offer and an order of sale was made by indicating a court date of June 30. Soon after that, Howard offered Jane an offer for $190,000. It was accepted as well. On June 30, Jane, Bill, and Howard meet at the court for the meeting about selling their shares of the estate. Bill and Howard had made a bid with the judge to sell their shares before. During that time, Bill offers $190,000 and Howard gives an offer of $200,000. Bill disagrees on how high an offer he wants to give, so Howard wins by $1 and gets his check for $200,000. Bill gives a cashier's check as well as his own check of $20,000, which is 10%. The court signs a contract but with no contingencies. If Howard failed to make the payments when stipulated, he can't back out. All parties close on the property in approximately 15 days. This is one major benefit of probate sales: reduced prices for properties that aren't worth spending or time improving. Since heirs do not typically want to invest or bother improving on a property, often you can find fixer-upper homes that are ripe for resale. Unfortunately, some executors are often in the rush to sell their inheritance and list the house at a significant discount. This enticing opportunity for savvy investors with a keen eye makes these properties an easy target. Homes sold by executive during probate have few advances in comparison to other homes, so the buyer is required to put in work and money. For someone looking for a property with minimal maintenance and mortgage payments, this might be what they need. But to someone trying to get into property investing, it can be a con. Most purchases of property can take a few years to complete. Buyers are often given the option of buying on probate sale with increased bureaucracy involved. Most purchasing agreement contingencies allow for buyers to leave the contract and get their deposit back if there are problems discovered during an inspection. When buying a home, you have two options: continue the purchase or forfeit your deposit. If a major issue is discovered during an inspection, buyers don't have any other options. They must either forfeit their deposit or walk away from the deal. If you want to search for probate listings, you can ask the clerk of your local court for a list of just recently filed property sale cases. This ensures that only open cases are included in your search results. If a piece of property is listed in an inventory, contact the owner or executor for each case that is posted on their site. Because you will come across probate sales when looking through real estate listings, this is a particular type of property that is important to know how much it's worth. With mortgage debt and foreclosure regulations, owning a home can be complicated. In probate sales, the buyers act as more of an investor rather than a first-time buyer. It is always best for experienced investors if sellers are not required to include contingencies or pay off loan balances on the property that are owed to lenders. If you are considering buying a house in probate, don't go it alone. A real estate agent can help navigate the complex bureaucracy involved in probate sales. Clever connect buyers with top-rated local real estate agents from major brands like RE/MAX, Keller Williams, and Century 21. It also offers you matchmaking services knowledge of what properties are being sold by whom and negotiation help. Buyers will also benefit from an on-demand showings and the guidance of an expert real estate professional. Fill out this form and someone will contact you soon. Clever is a company that helps users get deals on properties. Just contact the company to inquire. With a complex and lengthy process, potential buyers should expect lower prices for the houses on sale in probate. With less contingencies and no warranties, it's better to only invest in deals with low risk without the hassle of going through high-pressure negotiations. In case the owner of a home dies without specifying who will be their beneficiary, the property will go to probate court. which will then appoint the closest living relative as the executor of their home sale. Then, the executor will go on with the sale like they would with any other real estate transaction. But there is one problem. A probate court will have to approve any offers that you make. If you want to see a list of all open probate cases your local court has in its records, you can ask your clerk for it. The clerk will provide you with a list of these cases and the inventories of each listing. When properties are included in the inventory, you can contact the executor of the case. All probate records are public, and you can locate a list of all open probate cases. You can then contact the executor of the estates for any details about how and when the sales were made. Probate sales tend to take between 18 to 36 months and often last longer than anticipated, usually due to restrictive regulations. This can lead to some bureaucratic snags along the way, though not the usual expectation. Probate sales are similar to regular real estate sales, but they take longer and involve the local probate court. The final decision is made by the judge of the local probate court. Probate is a legal process property goes through when someone dies. The court decides what to do with their belongings, which may include land, houses, cars, cash, etc., and then distributes it to the person's heirs named in their will. With profits and probates, you can learn all the tricks of the trade. Learn how to find probates, bypass court delays, and get offers that heirs will jump at. This is especially true for an estate in probate, where less than a day into the process, its value will start to diminish. Heavy debt weighs down on heirs, and it takes a long time for them to pay for all the expenses left over from a family's life. Court debts prevent heirs from getting full value, and it is difficult to sell the property. That's where you come in. As a probate real estate investor, you can make the heirs an offer they can't refuse for the title and improvements on their property. Once you have it, you are free to make changes and offer it to new buyers who want to live there. That's it for this video, Real Talker. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we have delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you will start to see results. See you soon.